Hi guys, hi. This is Raina coming back to you for another week of Raina's Reflection. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing awesome. It's October 1st today, and I just love fall. So, everything fall, pumpkin spice, sweaters and scarf, and everything fall. So, hope you guys get to enjoy some of the season as well. So, last week, right, I started a mini series, The Power of Positive Thinking. So, I'm not sure if you guys were able to check that out or not, but it's just going to be for a couple of weeks, and I'm just going to drop it here every week and just give you guys another tip to continue with the positive thinking. So, last week we looked at number one, which was believe in yourself. And one of the things that we know is in order to get into that positive mindset, that positive thinking, you have to believe in yourself. You have to have that confidence, right? So that is the first one. So this week we're going to be looking at a peaceful mind generates power. A peaceful mind generates power. So what does that mean to us? So, we do have a lot going on in our lives, of course, and, that is going to keep being repeated for many of us because we work or we have a family and there is just a lot that goes on. And at night, I know there is people that struggles with going to sleep at night. I personally do not have that issue. I could fall asleep like that in a minute. However, some people truly have that issue. And one of the major reasons why people are not able to go to sleep and have a peaceful night is because of their mind is really busy, right? There's a lot of things that's going on that's on their mind, and it's just hard to get your mind at peace to go to sleep at night. So there is a couple of different things that we could do. So first, let's look at life. So we know life strain is just difficult. So the life of inner peace, however, could be without stress, could be the easiest type of existence once we're able to achieve that. The chief struggle then in gaining mental peace is the effort of revamping your thinking to the relaxed attitude of acceptance of God's gift of peace. So we have to remember that having peace is a gift. It's not only a gift, but it's a gift from God. Once you're able to embrace that, I think it would be much easier to get into that mindset. Imagine listening to or reading Psalms 23 at night before you go to sleep, right? That is the last thing that you listen to. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a peaceful night after reading Psalms 23. Another verse that comes to mind for me is Romans 12:2. And part of that verse said, be ye transformed by renewing of your mind. So again, we're ordered to renew our minds. So you have to keep renewing your mind. So there's a lot of different things you could do to get into that state. I believe that praying at night and just reading the scripture is it's a great way. I'm not going to say it's a preferred way or not. Everyone have different things that works for them, but I think it's a great start, right? Don't you? I think it's a great start to just, even if you don't read and you could just listen to a scripture on podcast or just say a quick prayer before you go to sleep. The primary method of gaining a mind full of peace is to practice emptying your mind. So, in order for you to get into that peaceful state, we first have to learn to empty our mind. We have to empty our mind of fears, hates, insecurities, regrets, and guilt feeling. Am I talking to someone today? And I'm going to repeat it again. You have to empty your minds of fears, hates, insecurities, secrets, and and guilt feelings. To prevent unhappy thoughts from sneaking in again, you have to immediately fill your mind with creative and healthy thoughts. So that is the whole idea from, everything negative or not that happened during the day. Before you go to sleep, give yourself time, be intentional in stepping away and filling your mind with something positive. before going to sleep that night. This book is actually recommending that every day you try to get at least 15 minutes during the day. So I know sometimes that is not as easy for most, but definitely at night or before you go to sleep, that is, whatever time of the day that is definitely a good practice to have. Let mental pictures of the most peaceful scenes fill your mind, right? So when you step away 15 minutes or so, or you're laying in your bed listening to a podcast, or just being quiet, just be quiet for a minute, allow your mind to just go somewhere peaceful, thinking of some place you've been, or a beautiful picture, anything at all that could just get you into that mind space. Another effective technique that's brought up in here is developing a peaceful mind is just part of the daily practice of silence. So like I said, even if it's just not at night, this book is recommending that, at least 15 minutes in the middle of the day while everything is going on, just step away and just be in a quiet space. And I've done that a lot of times at work. I just have to step away for a little bit to just be a little bit more productive. So yeah, if you could definitely get that 50 minutes in and to just kind of get into that quiet space for about 50 minutes or so, you will notice that it's going to be a very satisfying experience. So when you have attained that state, that mindset, that quiet state, listen for the deep sounds of harmony and the beauty and of God that are found in the essence of silence. So if you want to get closer to God, or whatever it is that you would like to have a closer relationship, just allow yourself to get into that state, that quiet state, and I'm sure that will definitely get you into that, closer relationship with God. Saturate your thoughts with peaceful experiences, peaceful words and ideas, and ultimately you will have a storehouse of peace producing experiences to which you may turn for refreshment and renewal of your spirit. It will be a vast source of power. So once you get into emptying your mind and getting into that, restoring your mind with positivity and positive things, that would be something that would be a tool that you could tuck away. So whenever life gets tough or it's a struggle, instead of having anxiety or stressing about it, if you allow yourself to use that tool from the back of your mind and just step in and just allow yourself to be get yourself into that peaceful place and fill your mind with positive thoughts, that will definitely generate a peaceful mind which will in turn generate the power into positive thinking. Okay, so guys, until next time, hopefully you guys will join me next week for our third tip. If you did not already check out the first one last week, feel free to browse my page. I have many inspirational things on there. I try to get on there and try to share some things with you guys. So check me out at Rena's Reflection. Okay, take care guys and be safe.